The tufted deer, or Elaphodus, is characterized by having large tusks or saber-like teeth that can reach up to 2.6 centimeters long. The size of these animals ranges from 50 to 70 centimeters at the withers, and their weight ranges from 17 to 50 kilograms. Their body is protected by a thick coat, consisting of short, stiff hairs. The color varies depending on the time of year, black in winter and brown in summer. They have a tuft on their forehead that can grow up to 17 centimeters long. Males exhibit extremely short antlers, which are often hidden beneath the tuft of hair on their heads. The lips, tips of the ears, and the underside of the tail are surprisingly white. They inhabit humid mountain forests from 500 to 4,500 meters in altitude. Their territory occupies a wide area in southeastern China and northeastern Myanmar, and specimens of the species can also be found in India and Burma. Their diet consists mainly of herbs, and they also consume fresh fruits and berries. The estimated number of animals ranges from 300,000 to 500,000, so they are not considered endangered. However, habitat loss due to deforestation and hunting is reducing their numbers. In some regions of China, it is a protected species. They reach sexual maturity at 18 months of age. Mating occurs in late autumn and early winter. The gestation period is 180 days, and subsequent births occur at the beginning of summer. Have you ever wondered what type of sponge Bob is? He is not a cleaning sponge, as many think. His design and color were based on Aplycina fistularis, a tubular marine sponge. The Action Lab officially has the darkest car in the world. It is covered with a fabric that absorbs 99.9% of visible light. This is what it looks like on the outside. Nothing reflects off it. Tape paints on mountains and hills. The paint is made from charcoal. It does not pollute and washes away when it rains. This is what happens when you fly a drone in the middle of a swarm of mosquitoes. This is how the world's largest domino tower falls. There were over 100,000 pieces. Hyper-V shows us what augmented reality rings could be like in the future. Did you know that some people have tongues so long that they can touch the roof of their mouths? It may be that your next television can fold in half and store itself. Would you dare sleep in this bed? It is located at the Wangsheng Ordovision Extreme Theme Park in China. These are the stop-motion animations of Lego. Move and rearrange the Lego pieces in each frame to create this cool effect. Have you ever wondered why escalators have grooves and are not completely flat? This is to create a tight seal at the beginning and the end. This prevents objects from getting stuck. Though it's not perfect, Crocs and plastic sandals can get stuck. The good thing is that they have an emergency system that stops their operation immediately if it happens. This is what happens when you put a balloon in an exhaust pipe. The reason most raincoats are yellow or red is so that you are more visible to cars during a storm. This is Globus Irregal, a professional shooting machine that replicates extremely realistic crosses, shots, and throws. You can adjust the angle. Have Have you ever wondered why basketball hoops have nets? The net gives us a visual and auditory confirmation that the ball has gone in. If it weren't there, it would be complicated to know 100% if the ball went in. Jim Arrington is the oldest bodybuilder in the world. He is 90 years old, and although his skin does not have the firmness it once had, he is much stronger than most people watching this video. Disposable plastic cups are not good for the environment at all. Still, it is interesting to see how they are made. This machine uses pressure and heat to thermoform thin sheets of plastic into thousands of cups per hour. Skydiver Eric Fenat shows us what it's like to pass through a storm cloud. Look at all the tiny water droplets. Be very careful when scanning a QR code. Make sure it's not fake. People do this to steal your information. This is Fila Light, a curious lamp that lights up a thin filament. The spaghetti must be connected at one end to function. China is the country that uses the most toilet paper in the world. They use nearly 6.5 billion kilometers a year. This is more than double the distance from the Earth to Neptune. Xing Zhilei spent over a year building a luxury apartment for his cats. It has 2 floors, electrical wiring, and running water. He made the furniture and the structure himself. They even have an elevator. These cats live better than I do. This must be one of the most original and bizarre phone cases in the world. It was created by hyper-realistic sculptor Kenji Suetsugu. It's made of silicone, and you can place your earrings in it when you're not wearing them. Look at how it looks when you're on the phone. A Bioduma from Goke is so tall that he doesn't need to jump to dunk the basketball. He measures 2.36 meters. There's a real-life Frozono. Look at how he built this suit that shoots nitrogen, liquid, and water with a couple of hoses in his hands. He slides on the ice just like in The Incredibles.
Well, it looks so good.
This is the face you make when you jump on a trampoline. At normal speed, it's impossible to notice, but in super slow motion, it's a different story. This company sells candles with unusual and unpleasant scents. Here are some of their fragrances: bleach, gasoline, sweat, urine, French fries, and vomit. The pasta brand Garofalo teamed up with Sony to release PlayStation Pasta. The shapes represent the buttons on the controller. Watch how these NASCAR drivers throw a bowling ball traveling at 225 kilometers per hour. In Venice, ambulances are boats. This is a fish lift for aquariums. It works with negative pressure and is very easy to install. It is estimated that the blow of a ram can generate up to 3,400 newtons of force. To put it in perspective, the punch of an amateur boxer is 2,300 newtons. It doesn't help that they have a very bad temper. What do you think is the most consumed drink in the world? Soda or water? Neither. Tea is the most consumed drink in the world, even more than drinking water. The official name of this crustacean is Cubaris sp, but people call them rubber duckies. If we zoom in a little, you can see why. This is a car cut completely in half and still functional. It was made by Garage 54. When he was a baby, this orange kitten entered the capybara enclosure at the Malaysia Zoo. To everyone's surprise, they adopted him as one of their own. He currently lives with them, and people wait in line for hours to see him. This is the new collaboration between The Simpsons and Adidas. This is how long-distance swimmers eat. This bottle is filled with vitamins and nutrients. Look how fast they drink it. Did you know that cats not only have whiskers on their heads, but also on the back of their front legs? These are called carpal whiskers, and they provide the cat with crucial information about nearby objects. They are very important when hunting. Did you know that Cillian Murphy originally auditioned for the role of Bruce Wayne in Batman Begins? The role went to Christian Bale. However, this audition got him the role of Scarecrow and a lifelong association with director Christopher Nolan. This is a camera lucida, an optical device used by artists as a drawing aid. It creates an optical overlay, allowing the artist to see the object and the drawing simultaneously. This company called Relief makes paper bags without cutting down a single tree. They use the dry leaves that fall in autumn as fiber. They are completely sustainable. Did you know that in Bangkok it's common to park perpendicular behind other parked cars? The people who do this leave their car in neutral so it can be pushed if they need to leave.